Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to Robert's Sports Show. I'm your host, Robert. As we do the countdown series until the 2022 Daytona 500, we are 12 days away. We are car number 28. Initially, this was supposed to be the 100-day countdown each and every day. If you followed me at all, you've kind of seen when I've talked about kind of things that have gone through over the last few weeks, last month. That's kind of caused us to get behind, but we're going to do everything we can to get caught up before Daytona. We are at number 28. To me, in my era of NASCAR, which my era of NASCAR began in 1986. So from 86, I mean, I was a little kid. I was what, 9 years old in 86. So as I think about my NASCAR memories of watching thing, the number 28 is very iconic to me. We had some of the great drivers of our era, of this era, drive the number 28. I would say the Yates engines were probably one of the top manufacturer for engines in that era, even today, because they still, the Ford, you don't see Ford blowing motors anymore. And Doug Yates, second generation engine builder, is right there as well. So the number 28 in the NASCAR Camping World Truck Series from 1949 through 2021, only 76 starts. Not a lot there for the 28. 7 top 5s, 9 top 10s. Of those 76 starts, 50 for Chevrolet, 25 for Ford, 1 Dodge. Brian Danzett, 17 starts. Ernie Irvan, 11 Truck Series starts in the number 28, 7 top 5s, 7 top 10s. Ryan Ellis, 7 starts. Conrad Burr, 6 starts. L.W. Miller, 5 starts. For those of you who don't know, L.W. Miller is the brother-in-law to Dale Earnhardt Jr. He is the husband of Kelly Earnhardt Miller. He was his own racer and modifies and everything throughout the East Coast. He dabbled in NASCAR a little bit. I believe now he does work for JR Motorsports, if I remember correctly. I know Wyatt, his son, is go-kart racing and is working his way up through the racing. So yeah, as we, there's lots of kids of current NASCAR greats and former NASCAR greats that are on the process of getting to NASCAR themselves. So we're going to have those multiple generations as we go forward here. Wes Burton, 4 starts, and Boris said also 4 starts. NASCAR Xfinity Series for the number 28, 1982 through 2021, 587 races, 2 wins, 32 top 5s, 75 top 10s, 240 times a Chevrolet, 102 for Toyota, 100 for Ford, 69 Pontiac, 48 Dodge, 27 Buick. Kenny Wallace, 100 starts in the number 28, 1 top 5, 3 top 10s. J.J. Yeley, 61 starts, 2 top 5s, 3 top 10s. Dakota Armstrong, 59 starts, 2 top 5s, 3 top 10s. Davey Allison, 59 starts, 9 top 5s, 21 top 10s. Phil Parsons, 57 starts, 1 win, 11 top 5s, 33 top 10s. Derek Cope, 54 starts. Brad Baker, 29 starts. Ricky Craven had 2 starts in the number 28 Xfinity car, 1 win, 1 top 5, and 1 top 10. Now, in the NASCAR Cup Series, the number 28, again, very iconic, at least in my era of racing. 1949 through 2021 is when the 28 ran. There was a number of years there it did not run. I know when Dale Earnhardt Jr. left DEI and was going to go to Hendrick, initially he wanted the 8. Obviously, we all know the story there. Teresa wouldn't let it go. Then he wanted the number 28. He had actually went to Robert Yates and asked for it because at that point in time, Robert Yates was using the 38 and the 98. Robert Yates actually turned him down for the 28. Because we all know Dale Jr. is the historian of NASCAR, and he likes the history of things, like the history of the number 28. And they wouldn't let him use it, so that's when he went to the 88. But yeah, 1,037 races for the number 28, 76 wins, 299 top 5s, 438 top 10s. Of those 1,037 races, 790 is a Ford. We all know anytime that it was under Robert Yates Racing, it was a Ford. Before Robert Yates was Harry Lanier and Kelly Yarbrough drove it, I think it was a Chevrolet then, if I remember correctly. Chevrolet had 138 starts. Oldsmobile 85, 44 for Dodge, 25 for Buick, and 11 for Hudson. And we're going way back on that one. Davey Allison, the late, great Hall of Famer Davey Allison, 183 starts, 19 wins, 66 top 5s, 90 top 10s. We all know if that fateful day in July of 93 wouldn't have happened, Davey would have won a championship in the number 28. I mean, as a fan, I had that feeling. I was a huge Allison fan back then. I was a Bobby Allison fan first, and then Davey. Fred Lorenzen, 125 starts, 25 wins, 62 top 5, 68 top 10s. Ricky Rudd, we know he filled in the 28, drove the 88 sometime as well. 106 starts in the 28, 3 wins, 34 top 5s, 53 top 10s. I mean, during our, like I said, my era of racing, Davey Allison, Ricky Rudd, Ernie Irvan, 92 starts, 8 wins, 35 top 5s, 50 top 10s. Can you imagine what Ernie's career would have been if he wouldn't have got hurt at Michigan and lost almost 2 years? Almost lost his life, unfortunately. But yeah, I mean, if he would have been, because the year, was it 94 he got hurt, I believe? He was on pace to win the championship that year if he wouldn't have gotten hurt. Dale Earnhardt, I remember hearing an interview where Dale Earnhardt said if Davey or Allen wouldn't have passed, he wouldn't be a 7-time champion now. I feel that way as well. I mean, if, you know, we didn't lose Davey, we didn't lose Allen, Ernie wouldn't have gotten hurt, Adam Petty we wouldn't have lost Adam Petty. I don't think Dale would have been the 7-time champion. I sure don't think Jimmy Johnson would have been 7-time champion. But unfortunately, we could only go what if. Tragedy did strike those unfortunate, and here we are. Eddie Skinner, 69 starts, 4 top 5s, 17 top 10s. Cale Yarborough, 67 starts, 9 wins, 22 top 5s, 32 top 10s. So when Cale actually was driving for Harry Ranier in 28, he went to own his own team. The 29 Hardys took the sponsor with him. The 28 was unsponsored. Harry Ranier hired Davey Allison to drive it, and then eventually sold the team to his engine builder, Robert Yates. Kenny Irwin Jr., there's another one that we lost way too early. 66 starts in the 28, 3 top 5s, 10 top 10s. Buddy Baker, it's going way back. Buddy Baker driving the 28, 60 starts, 5 wins, 25 top 5s, 36 top 10s. The great Bobby Allison drove the 28 and 31 starts, had 5 wins, 21 top 5s, 26 top 10s. So the 31 starts that Bobby Allison had in the 28, 26 top 10s. Crazy. Dan Gurney drove the 28 for 1 race, 1 win, top 5, top 10. That is the number 28. Again, this is not the all-inclusive list. This is just some of the top ones. Typically, I do the first 6 to 8, the most starts. Occasionally, I'll add in just people that had wins. But it's not all inclusive. If you go to drivingaverages.com, you can search by car number. You can search by driver, owner, etc. I also get a lot of information from racingreference.com. But that's going to wrap up the number 28. As always, thanks for watching Robert Sports Show. Don't just have a great day. Have a spiffy day. Robert Sports Show, your YouTube leader in sports channel content.